Get ready, everybody, for the Cloudy and Rowdy podcast with your boy, Tommy motherfucking Easter. Bang, bang, bang. Easter fucking army staying strong. Salute the fucking general. Fuck the cowbell. Hell yeah, dog. Thanks for fucking joining in again. What are we at, episode 18?
18.
Oh,
I think,
shit,
yeah.
I was born on the 18th. August fucking 18th.
Moving along.
Moving on up to the east side. East side? I've always been against the grain. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers was yelling out west side, I was yelling out east side all through the trailer park. Motherfuckers remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I always liked just the hand symbols that you made.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
made in Kentucky. Yeah, there's no Crips or Bloods in Kentucky.
Right.
So, yeah.
We do have like the folk. We have the blood and the folk in Atlanta. It wasn't too much cripping going on, you know what I'm saying? But Tales from the Crip, we fucks with that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every Saturday night.
But hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Spent it with friends and family, and had all the turkey and dressing that you could have. You know what I'm saying? I hope you fucking took nice, long shits the next morning. I forgot to silence my phone. That was a stupid-ass Periscope whistle. Interrupted me. But nonetheless, I still hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. We threw a little Marty shindig here. You know what I'm saying? Me and the flying owl, the spotted owl, Kyle Henson, we threw in on two 10-pound turkeys. Cost us about $60. You know what I'm saying? And let's see. And then we went back to Ralph's probably 2 or 3 times after that, getting different sides. I had to get a bag of ice, 2-liter Coca-Cola, because ain't no happy Thanksgiving complete without a glass of Coca-Cola. Hello. My only disappointment was the Marty's family. None of the immediate Marty's family really showed up, these cocksuckers. Even my stupid producer right here, Jim Beam. He went to Venice Beach. How fucking lame was that? You know, he was down there with seagulls instead of turkeys. Hello? I mean, what the fuck's going on?
You know, me and Mrs. Beam, we went to the beach and had steak on Thanksgiving. Because every year I've had the turkey ham traditional family feast where there's 20-plus people. And it was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go have a steak on the beach on Thanksgiving. Because it's like...
Well, you get a pass because you get a pass, and I'll tell you why. You have a wife, and you have shit to do, you know. But these other motherfuckers, this is what gets under my skin about these other motherfuckers is I have to deal with them every day. I have to listen to their stupid shit. Have to put up with them interrupting my stories with facts. You know, I'm just out there trying to entertain people. You know, I know a lot of the shit I say is wrong. It ain't got no facts behind it. I know it while I'm saying it, but it's gonna be funny if you'll shut the fuck up and let me finish. But I have to put up with the fucking Google brains out there, always interrupting me. Well, actually, it's like that little Simpsons dude. You know what I'm saying? It's that annoying, right? And then, God forbid, I have a bad day and talk about being alone out here and shit. They all want to compare themselves. Well, you know, I'm out here alone, too. I don't have family. Well, no one ever has anything until somebody, you know, 2 of the people who really don't have family out here put 60 of their dollars together, threw a fucking good feast for everybody, and none of them motherfuckers showed up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, fuck them, you know? In all reality, it was just a disappointment, you know? But other than that, though, the people that did show up, we ate the fucking turkey, and we had fun. You know what I'm saying?
Ate like kings.
Ate like kings. Hell yeah, it was great, you know? But speaking of Thanksgiving, it brings me to this, man. I can't stand snowflake motherfuckers who have something to say about every holiday. You know? Especially the white people who say stupid shit like, hey, Thanksgiving's a white person's, have fun eating your turkey because we killed people and all this dumb shit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we know.
Indians. Yeah.
We fucking know. Could you shut the fuck up about it and eat some turkey? I bet if you'd put that turkey in your mouth, you wouldn't keep fucking running it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, it's the Christmas thing drives me fucking nuts. It's a Christian holiday. The word Christ is in the word. It's like, dude, I was fucking 20-something years old before I realized, oh, yeah, the word Christ is in Christmas.
Right.
I never gave a fuck.
Never.
To me, it's always been about Santa Claus and presents. And then when I got old enough and found out Santa wasn't real, well, fucking hey, guess what? Then it became about family and presents. Nothing more for me. I don't even know a family that gets together and goes to church first on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there are families that do that. Hell, there's some families that don't even really do Christmas traditionally as you would think. Some families get together, they go watch a movie. Did you know movie day, like Christmas Day is one of the biggest selling movie ticket days?
Thanksgiving night.
I had an argument with an old roommate about that one day because me and my family were too poor to do it. It was like, hell, everything my mom and dad could do to scrape together the toys I wanted and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To go see a movie that day, fuck, that's high dollar. Hello? So we never did shit. I never knew that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So when Daniel brought that up, we got in an argument. He looked it up, had to prove it to me. I was like, well, motherfuck. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. It was just weird to me.
Thanksgiving Day is a big day.
Being in the South, man, we're really big on family, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's all the holidays are. I never even knew the word pagan until I was like probably 30 years old, till I got on shitty Facebook. I didn't get on Facebook till I became a comic. You know what I'm saying? And people on Facebook saying the word pagan and shit like that, that was when I found out even about that fucking word. You know what I'm saying? And then Halloween. I mean, it's like almost every single time, anything we want to have joy from, there's someone around there trying to shit on it. It just gets on my nerve. I 1+1 a lot of things. I'm really simple in life about a lot of things. And to me, holidays is about family time. And that's basically it. Family and friends. If you can't be with your family, be with your friends. And people who
True that.
Raab Russel in his
Raab
house.
Russel.
True that.
I got that Killer Brand shirt on. I love that thing, man.
Friends and family, man. And some friends are family.
That's right.
Friendsgiving. You ever had Friendsgiving? You guys did that here, right? I didn't make it to Marty's on Thanksgiving.
I was just saying, I was disappointed in all the Marty's family.
Dude.
Y'all so-called immediate Marty's family people that I have to put up with every day, none of them showed up. Let me tell you the two people I knew the most here that day. All white Kyle and Kyle Henson. The rest of the people, I barely fucking knew, really.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I saw you make that post, and I saw, like, the day before Halloween, or not Halloween, Thanksgiving, that, like, nobody commented on, like, what they were bringing for potluck.
Bringing nothing.
No dice, nothing? Like, any of that? Nah, I mean, I was going to come if I had nothing to do, but this year I have a girlfriend, and, we moved to a new place, and we had a little Thanksgiving at our place with her mom. Like, she lost her grandma on Thanksgiving.
Damn.
Like, her mom.
Well, that's horrible. Yeah, that sucks.
Like, it was just, like, really, like, sad and shit.
Yeah, my grandmother's been sick lately.
I made my first turkey ever, though, and it fucking was great, dude. Man of the house.
Stuff it.
Man, I stuffed it with lemons from our lemon tree, and that's about it. I put some, like, seasoning on it, and those lemons just, like, get cooked up into it, and it just makes it juicy as well, but it was great. It turned out fucking great, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
How's your show doing? How's comedy treating?
What, the Who comedy?
Yeah, is it still going?
It got canceled. Yeah, the place canceled it.
That's the thing about. I was telling somebody the other day. We were walking down the street, and they seen some restaurant with like a up thing, like a rooftop area.
Yeah.
And they were like, and it was on Melrose. And they were like, oh, we need to start a comedy show right there. And I was like, chances are they've had one.
Yeah.
And it's been
canceled.
canceled.
I definitely want to start a rooftop fucking bar comedy show too.
But that's the thing. Like when I tried to talk to Sunset Grill that day, because I've been going there a lot lately. He was like, oh no, we used to.
They used to do comedy.
And he was like, it's something about an insurance. They make you get a certain type of insurance out here.
There's certain
like
you need
entertainment insurance. Or
you need something
weird?
for if you're gonna play outside shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have speakers outside like blasting shit, you need some type of.
And that's why he was telling
license,
me.
Yeah.
And he said that we can't afford it, friend.
Yeah.
So it was like I was like, yeah, I understand that, man. And that's what I've noticed and heard about this town. It's got so much history. dude, there's just been so many dreamers out here. So many people have hit every one of these bars and restaurants and be like, can I do an open mic? I mean, look at Mel's. They do it in a fucking corner of the restaurant while people are eating.
Imagine how long ago it was when it used to be in the main room. You know, at one
how
point,
horrible is that?
All these fucking places realize after a comedy show or open mic starts that the place business turns into a ghost town.
Well, they actually lose business if we're in there. If people
exactly.
walk in there and they just wanted to come in to eat, and they hear in the back, and then, I pulled my dick out, and they're going to be like, oh, whoa.
So I was raping this bitch.
They're putting their fucking hands over their kids' ears.
This is how I jerk off.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Can we get that food to go, please?
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. We don't even want to order. We don't want to take it.
Dude, when my first open mic that I started at Groundwork, it was a coffee shop on Sunset and Cahuenga, very popular area right across the street from Amoeba Records. And the thing ran for about a year and a half, and I didn't have any rules. The only rule I had for comics were don't fuck with the customers. Let them get their shit and don't rip on them.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to make them leave. But other than that, you could say whatever you want.
Right.
And then I had Doug, Reed, fucking Jared, Kenny, Jeff Carzales come in and fucking start
destroy everything.
Yeah, doing their rape, their just whatever. So after a year and a half, they have a new fucking manager, and the manager comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, we really appreciate what you're doing for the community, but we've got to end this next week after next week." And the funny thing is that he was like, "We really appreciate what you're doing for the community." Groundwork Coffee, their slogan is "Coffee Tea Community."
Yeah.
So it's like, you appreciate what I'm doing for the community, but you're kind of cutting me off on your community of the slogan.
Yeah.
So they started doing music after us, but it was like, yeah, dude, open mics and comedy just ruins businesses.
Yeah, unless you, which people don't like, tell the comics to at least buy one drink, you know what I'm saying? And then, or tell them to do clean. I used to know this dude Tyler in Vegas, and he got this mic on a Friday night at this crepe place, at this crepe shop. And it's in a real nice part of Vegas, up there by Summerlin. It's off Town Center and shit. And it's in this real fancy shopping area and stuff. So it was a no-brainer. I mean, we had to do clean sets, and dude, it was fun. That ended up being a fun mic. There'd be nights where there'd be 20 people in there.
A clean mic is a nice challenge for us to do.
I love them.
Because that's how you get on Conan and,
Well, clean mic was the first time the first mic that showed me, oh, shit, I'm funny without even cussing. I didn't know that. Because it made me realize I don't have one punchline that's a cuss word.
Yeah.
Everything I say is a true punchline.
Yeah.
So I can do most of my set without cussing at all. You know what I'm saying?
A couple weeks ago, I was scheduled for a show up in Santa Clarita, and I was going to get 10 minutes. And so the day before the show, I text the guy. I was like, hey, man, what's the rules on the show? Is it going to be free, whatnot? And he was like, it's free, but you got to be clean. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so, I know, most of my jokes aren't dirty. They might have, a swear word or something. So when I get there, I kind of ask him personally. I was like, "Hey, man, what do you mean by clean? What can I do and do not do?" And he was like, "I prefer it to be clean." And right after I asked him, and he walked away, I was like, "Maybe I'm going to ask him if I could do certain jokes." Right before I went to go ask him about certain jokes, I see 3 little kids walk in, and instantly I go, "Nope, not even going to ask him.
Not even going to do them."
Because one of my jokes was about pussy. One of the other jokes was about being called old shit bitch. It's I can't even change those words because it makes the joke a different meaning.
Right.
I can't say, oh, this is a can of kitty.
Yeah.
It's a can of pussy energy drink. I can't say this is a can of vagina.
Yeah.
So it was tough, and I did 10 minutes of clean, and I really sat there fighting myself, and all of a sudden, through one of my jokes, I heard the little kid die of laughter, and I was like, "That's it, I won. My set's great. I'm done. I made the kids laugh. That's it. I did great."
Right.
So I mean, it's tough, but it's a nice challenge for us to learn is to do clean for kids and shit.
and old people like clean. Casinos
Yeah.
like clean. Believe it or not,
corporate.
You hear like casino and you think, oh shit, I can go wild.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right.
Well,
They
yeah.
like clean sets, bro.
Besides the kids, it
Old
was definitely like
couples.
elderly white people in that
there
crowd.
you go, and that's what the fuck
Like
goes
conservative,
to
like
casinos.
fucking elderly white people. Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Like
up, Mark
the
Boyd?
front row, there
What's
was an
cracking, man?
80-year-old dude in the front row.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
General
him to laugh
Easter's
too.
in the house was cracking.
You ever been on the podcast?
Never. Not once.
Oh shit! New voice on the podcast,
Yeah,
Mark
what's going
Boyd.
on? Hello. How y'all doing? I got a question, man. Do I look fat right now?
No.
I look fat. Easter.
That's a female question.
No.
I know.
Man to man,
Exactly.
G, man to man, dude. As a friend, you should better be like, hey, nigga, tighten up.
Akeyla, there's another mic, girl. Get your
Yeah,
ass.
come on.
I like it, man.
Yo
Talk.
pussy deep.
What? When did you have to work clean? Just recently? What show you just did?
Bang, bang, bang.
What show did you have to work clean? Just recently?
Yeah, it was a show in Santa Clarita. This dude, Jeff Barber, he runs shows called 10 by 10.
Uh-huh.
And the whole show is a variety show of like comics, musicians, magicians, storytelling. And I was the opening comic, like opening act.
Oh my gosh.
Opening.
Setting the tone.
Yep.
And
Setting
then
the
he-
tone.
and then he
You
told
ever
you
done
got
you ever had to do a clean show?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been doing comedy?
3 years.
3 years?
In January.
Where you originally from?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Yep.
20
Oh
minutes
shit.
outside Chicago.
Did
yeah.
you start comedy out there?
Nah.
Where'd
I
you
started
start?
in Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first stage?
So
Like
my
your
very
first-
first stage
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually in Joshua Tree Saloon. While
Really?
I was still in
Nice.
the
That's
military.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
What were you doing out
It
there?
was like, first off, you push open the doors like a saloon, like they
There was
come
a
in.
saloon doors.
Dude, yeah.
Someplace
Swinging
you shouldn't
doors.
be.
Totally, I shouldn't be. There's a guy.
By the way,
hey,
Mark Boyd is black.
He's got dreads that swoop to the side with a rubber band in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? And
I don't know if you
comes
can tell by his
into
voice, but yeah,
you may not be able to tell. That's okay.
He walked in that saloon
he's a veteran.
looking like
Yeah.
Will Smith in
I
Wild
look
Wild
totally
West.
different.
Hello.
There's a dude with overalls sitting at the bar. It's a whole bunch of, Joshua Tree's kind of hipstery, but it's still like guys and people that live there.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, Joshua Tree's a desert of rednecks.
Yeah.
And
shit.
so what? You was out there on acid or what? That's mainly what
No,
we do.
I was in the military out there.
Oh, he's in the military.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then what made you get on stage and do comedy?
I
Did you know you was
always
going to
knew-
do comedy?
Yeah, I always knew I was going to do stand-up
Oh,
at some
okay.
point, yeah.
So-
I was like, I got to start right now. I'm 22.
They had
I
an
have to
open
start,
mic?
right?
So
what I'm
did
getting
you,
at, did they have an open mic out there or
Not
something?
in the military, but at the
At
Joshua
that-
Tree Saloon.
And you heard about it while you was
Yeah.
in the military.
And-
I went and found it, yeah.
and
And you
before
said,
you-
fuck it, we
I
going?
gotta go. I have to start right now.
and before you got up, were you doing writing? Were you writing at all?
Yeah.
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 All
Did you
right.
take some military comrades and shit?
Yeah.
Did they like it? Did you do
They
good?
were cracking up. Nobody else was.
Your friends.
But
your
that's
friends,
the
yeah.
secret. I mean,
Yeah.
not the secret. That's a trick for people
They
who
were
come up
kind of
first.
laughing at me bombing and laughing at my jokes.
But it's
Yeah.
not a good
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a good
I
thing.
think
for you
bombing's
to-
more funnier than fucking good
They were
jokes.
cracking up at the fact that the people, I was saying absurd things in front of the people.
Yeah.
And their reactions, and then how I was sweating up there, but also
Right.
my shit was funny,
Yeah.
So it was like jeez. I sweated. I tried to drink on stage like I was Ron White or some shit. Fucking
yo.
mouth dried in a bitch.
So when you got off stage, did it feel like the best thing ever, dude?
Yeah, it was like skydiving or something.
Yeah,
Like
right?
you just got out of
Yeah.
a fight. It's
After
like,
that first
was
stage,
nice.
all your like nerves just like release. And you're just like,
Tingling.
yeah. Dude, that's like first time doing heroin, man. Woo!
Yeah.
So, how long you been in LA?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What was your first stage you hit in LA? How about that? What about a question like that? Huh?
My first
That's a good
stage.
question right there. Yes, sir.
Great question. Bringing the
I'm trying to get
interviewee
better. I'm
out,
trying to get
bro.
better, guys.
Dang.
I want
Yo,
to know.
y'all see how he was looking? He had both his hands on the mic. so close. And I was like, you're really interested here. Like, okay.
First mic, and I want to know if this mic is still around. That's like what I want to know.
Tribal Cafe was my first mic
Oh,
in
it's
LA.
still around, yeah.
There you go.
Tribal Cafe,
It goes
Bang,
through
bang,
its
bang.
phases.
Yeah. It
That
was
place
solid.
sucks.
Dude, I was gonna say the one time I went to Tribal, it was packed. It was fun.
Oh, really?
It was packed as fuck. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's always mixed.
It's the one that's got where you go in the back and it's like that slender hallway.
Yeah.
And then you walk and then it's like
a
an
smoothie
open little
place,
area
and
and
it got-
you do comedy over there in the little
Yeah.
nook.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it was packed from front to back, dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
it hit.
Which is not much.
Not much.
20
but it was
people,
like 20
maybe.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that
Yeah.
little area.
Yeah.
I fucked them up.
Was
They
it
never
all
seen me.
comics or not?
I don't know. I was so new to town. It was when I first got into town. I was going from mic to mic with everybody.
Yeah.
And then I found Marty's and Minutes, and I said, "Fuck it. I don't have the money."
Did you ever get a chance to do rock paper?
Yep.
Yeah, rock paper was my first mic, dude. I admit, that's my favorite. That was my first nut of the day.
I did rock paper once and had a real good time because there was like I got up early. I went in there with Diaz Mackey. He got me up. He got me and him up early, and everybody was there. Still.
Yeah.
And I was new to town. They'd never heard me, so I had some laughs. Second time I went in there, it was like 4 people, didn't look up from their phone, didn't give a fuck I was there. The microphone had tape on it. It fell out 2 times.
Oh, man.
I said, fuck this place.
Yep.
I said, fuck this place. By then, I'd found Marty's.
That's
you know what
paper.
I'm saying?
Yeah, going back.
Yeah.
When
I mean, from day one, like before Marty started giving me so much time and leniency here and shit like that, the back room was always an unlimited area.
Yep.
You know? So
Yeah.
it was like, I was slowly putting it together even back then when I was chasing these fucking mics, you know? Like, fuck, what am I doing here for 3 stupid minutes?
And
I could be at Marty's hanging with everybody, fucking killing the back room. We used to go in that back room and rotate the shit out of it. I missed that shit.
Work
I don't know
that
what
shit.
happened to it.
Sometimes it works out that way, man. I remember when I first started coming to Marty's, the patio was still kind of a mic.
See, I never got the patio.
I did the patio.
Yeah, the patio was still kind of a mic, but it was like at that point where like the neighbors were starting to complain, and it just became a smoke hangout area.
Yeah, I'm so against the patio being a mic again because I like that smoke area. It's
Yeah,
our one
it's
spot
great.
to get away from hearing each
You
other.
fucking joke each
you
other.
know?
You just hang out, and you know.
It's like a
if one of y'all are in here
coffee
working,
shop in a sense.
If one of y'all are in here working on new shit and I know it, I'll stick around. You know, I like to tag.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'll help y'all
Yeah.
tag shit up.
You
but
do.
if
Yeah.
you're doing the same shit I've heard, I'm gonna go out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
you know, fuck it. you know?
totally.
And we're
That's
all
why
the
the
same way with
Saturday,
each
the Saturday
other. you know?
mics are good with you because you, as a host, you'll sit in here, you write down on your pad of paper what the fuck we were talking about, like the highlights of it.
Dude, that
I haven't-
room,
you-
bro.
I haven't been doing the list lately because less people been showing up.
I was gonna say
And-
that. I was like, I used to love when I first started coming to Marty's. Didn't really know you then. Like how you would post a list and
Yeah.
like would fill in like Dave Chappelle. And would just put in these fake comics.
I'd put in fake
yeah,
comics.
Yeah. And but then your comments. But then as I'd get to know the comics, your comments, you would know their bit. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know their
exactly.
bit and see his comment on it. And be like, oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
If you're really listening.
Or
Yeah.
like you'll see like Jamar Neighbors, you'll be like, all women have AIDS. Like some random statement
You
that
just
you
imagine
know.
Oh, yeah.
saying it.
Jamar came up.
He
and
definitely
was
would
like,
write down like the
yeah.
most obscure thing that they said, like on a set. Like,
Yeah, I would try and get you. I'd try and catch you saying
Yeah.
something the most fucked
Yeah.
up thing you said on stage.
really
you
liked
know?
that.
Like even if you were completely jokingly like, yeah, totally would fuck a kid. You know, I'd be like, totally fucks kids.
You'd be like, whoa, I didn't see that.
Next day, like, what the fuck?
I remember one time, I don't even remember saying it, but I saw it on the list. It was like, I said this, it was like, drag queens are the open micers of trannies or something like that.
That's good. That's hilarious. You need to bring that back. Yeah. Y'all need to go through them lists.
I wrote you to write
Everybody's
this.
everyone's scrolling Easter's timeline, just looking at their own tags.
I had a comic
Easter egg
tell
hunt,
me that.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a comic tell me that one day. He said, dude, I was looking at your list the other day and totally forgot about this one bit until I read that list.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
a good story. That's a.
Yeah, I'll start doing them again, but people, it just seems like the Saturday mic fell off or something. I don't understand it. I give out 10 minutes on this main stage, no matter what. That means even if there's 15, 20 people here, I'm going to give y'all 10 minutes, and I'm going to stay until you all get your 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday. If you want to come out and do comedy on a Saturday for free, you should be able to do the 10 minutes.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
the thing about Saturday Mike that I started to notice is it wouldn't even start till fucking like 6:30. Like people don't even want to go up until about like later. Like this place will open up at 5, but nobody wants to go up until about like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Right, yeah.
Everyone wants to get fucked up on the patio first, and then gradually people are like, all right, I'm ready to go up and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got your random people that'll come in and want to immediately go up, you know.
Yeah.
And that don't bother me. I admire that, you know. Like,
and you'll sit around and listen.
yeah, I'll sit in there and listen, you know. And but like you said, for the most part, that's why I do my podcast now. 'Cause that's what I've started seeing the decline in Saturday. And I was like, well, fuck
Why
it.
not take advantage of it?
Yeah,
You still
why
gave
not?
It to me.
Exactly,
And
yeah,
I got
because
fans.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, what? It's only 5:04. We'll finish around 5:30 probably, and then start the mic. She's the one person who came in. She's always here.
Yeah.
You know, she don't mind not, you know, even coming back. That chick's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's some people who will come right in, want to go up.
Well, that one guy, that was the first time ever being at Marty's.
Oh,
Gave
really?
him a walkthrough.
Was he a comic or?
Yeah, just started comic, but he says he can come back, but he was just checking it out.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
Like,
people don't have a problem with that, and it's like the fact that the Saturday mic, I'm like, I thought for sure when I started this mic and posted to everybody 10 minutes for $5, I was going to be bombarded with people, you know? I don't know. No one shows up. Even Doc Willis, my boy Doc Willis used to come through all the time and be like, what's up, Easter? I don't know. You give out.
It used to get packed. The list used to get pretty filled on Saturdays. I remember. Yeah.
I've looked back on some of the lists, and there'd be like 28, 30 comics on that list. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, man, I'd be lucky to get 10 people.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Maybe people are having more shit to do on Saturdays, which, I don't blame them. It's getting close to holidays. Maybe people are already out of town. I don't know, but it's been very slow on Saturdays for a while, and it just baffles me because comedy's about minutes in the end. When you call to get booked, when they asked you, what's your what that chick asked me, what's your something? And I was like, what's that even mean? She goes, are you an opener, a feature? What she really meant
Your place
is how many minutes you gonna be able to do?
Yeah.
And I was, I told her I'm an opener and a feature.
So, question: how many minutes can we all do?
I know I only count my solid minutes that I know get good laughs every joke, and then the other jokes get very good. So I only put the jokes in that get good to very good laughs.
Yeah.
I won't go below good.
Yeah. How many minutes?
30.
How many minutes you got?
30.
30?
30 minutes.
20.
You got Mark's got 20. I think 20 to 30.
I just
did 15 the other day, and it was fucking great. And I was like, I left some shit out. I didn't get to do it all I wanted. So I think definitely 20 to 30.
If y'all was here, if y'all was here when I got to do my showcase that time at Marty's, Marty said I did 40 minutes that night.
Nice.
And I felt like I fucking got laughs the whole set. It was high energy the whole set. So that's another thing I bring too. When I count my 30 minutes, it's fucking high energy, dog. It's bang, bang, bang. It's fucking
well, that's another thing that you got to
moving around the stage. I do a lot of shit,
And that's another thing that I'm learning to take into account for is like I have 15, 20 to 30 minutes of material written. That doesn't even involve like play in between. Play in between, fucking like working with the crowd, like shit like that, which is coming along as we go. But definitely, yeah, man.
Oh, shit. Finally got the lovely and talented Akeyla.
I need to get a new braid for you.
What's popping, you guys?
This.
Such an honor for me be on this podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the listeners. It is.
All
this
right.
is like the ship. No, it's not.
I don't know. I can't tell if sarcasm or what. I'm just,
That's who I am. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. Bang, bang, bang.
I need to get a new braid from you.
This is a true sister. This is a true Marty's family sister
I know.
right here.
I wish people could call in and ask me like
That's
oil questions.
next level. We can make that happen. Whoa,
What?
callers in?
Call in.
You start dealing with callers, Easter?
I can.
That'll be next level.
Man,
Get you a
I got
Callers is next.
somebody.
Just get you a Google number attached to your phone
Yeah.
and have them call in.
That's a game changer, bruh.
If
Callers,
someone takes me down to EBT,
Text, Twitter.
You can start. Hey, if any of y'all want to come in right, dude, you
Come
can
right
hear
now.
them.
They
Hey,
will
man,
call.
I just feel like, dude, my wife, I've been with her for like 2 years. I feel like she's cheating on me. Then another dude call up.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm fucking her, bruh.
Yeah.
listen,
Callers are definitely a wild card.
You got the people listening too.
somebody gives me a ride down to EBT, I'll get a government phone.
And get that good Google number
And
popping.
Wow.
I'll put that
America.
number on. I'll
America.
broadcast the number live 10 minutes
Yes.
before the podcast starts. I'll say,
Yes.
yo, this is the number to call into the podcast. Call between 4:30 and 5:30, and we're going to put your ass
Saturday.
on the podcast. Yeah.
Yep.
See,
And
I've
answer
done it
your
already.
questions.
You're welcome.
And
No matter
questions.
what they are.
Yo,
You guys are great.
She
You're welcome.
just wow. Pay her for what she just did. She just
This is why I do this
drop
like
a
this.
great idea and leave.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, that was the version of a joke tag. That was a podcast tag live on the
Yeah.
podcast.
podcast tag.
Podcast tag.
Have you ever been a podcast that has live callers?
Just one, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people called in?
Like 3.
Where's EBT at?
It was
Where's
kind of
EBT
late at
at,
night
bro?
though, but you
Downtown.
have people that will
McCormick
call.
Park.
This is what pisses me. This is what
McCormick
pisses.
I
Park.
think people will call you though.
I know people will call.
Yeah.
This is what pissed me off about the Dash thing, right? I ain't gonna say the dude's name I was dealing with, but he let me down, and I had a radio show at Dash that was so dope, all right? Anytime people was on, it was like, damn, T, I had a great time. This place is dope. This is fucking fun. The format I had was great. I had 4 simple questions I asked everybody, and then we would play the song that you talked about in the 4 questions, and I'd go to the next person, and we do the same thing. Bang, bang, cool. Bang. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I even had Spencer calling in. Like, already. I had people calling in. Spencer Calendar, I mean, he's a friend, but he was already calling in. Yeah. He would act like Bodie and shit. Like, it was cool as fuck. The first couple call-ins were cool as shit. And it's like, all right, call-ins, my show already had charisma. Yeah. This kid claimed he couldn't get me any live air time. I was always in the black, you know what I'm saying? It was what do they call it? Off air, basically just off air. They call it. There's some name for it, right? And I was like, man, fuck that. I'm not still. I was like, I got these comics like giving me rides there, taking time out the night to come and do this.
You
shit.
Can't throw them right now.
And then we can't even fucking hear it, you know?
Right.
And shit, it was bullshit, man. So that's what bothers me.
But now you didn't corral a whole audience now.
But so now, this is for the Easter Army. You know what I'm saying? They know what the fuck's going on. Hello, they'll call in because I got church love.
And then they gonna get played next. Then they get played next week, man.
The Easter Army soldiers be right beside the church soldiers. That we fucking killing people.
So if you guys like that idea, hit him up on his Facebook page or Instagram or whatever, and tell him like she want to call in.
Right. Yeah, or the Cloudy and Rowdy email account. You know
Cloudy and Rowdy.
What's it at? Gmail? G's in the air. I'm off mic. Akeyla, oh yeah, Cloudy and Rowdy at Gmail. How long you been doing comedy, girl?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm from LA, born and raised, residing in Compton.
Shit! Get your motherfucking hands up. So you started out here, huh?
Yeah, I started in Compton.
What was your first mic?
My first mic was at the Spot Cafe in Culver City.
Oh shit!
Never been.
Culver City.
Is it still going on?
No, it's not. It's a during the day. It was like a Saturday mic during the day. I think they closed it.
Right.
Is the J Spot still going on?
I don't think so. They're about to close it too.
Damn, I always wanted to go there, but I never made it out.
We're about to close it.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't ever get to do the J Spot either. People kept wanting me to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think you would have did good there.
I know. I don't know why I don't go.
I'll tell you what.
More black rooms. You know
why
what
not?
For one, I don't got a ride. Hello? Motherfuckers, y'all want me to do comedy? And you in L.A.? Give me a ride, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? That's my new thing. I'm sick of people booking me on shows and they're fucking and bumfuck Egypt across town. It's like, you know Tommy Easter's deal. I live in a fucking van, man.
Yeah, but those are the best ones.
It's like, dude, if you're going to book me, make sure you book a motherfucker that got a car around me.
I love to be in that
or
soulful,
something.
Like, hip-hop room, and here comes some white. Even if he, you know what I'm saying? Some white dude who's good out of nowhere. I like to be in an all-white room, and here I'm the only black girl there. Like, bring something else. We're supposed to be able to make everybody laugh, so, like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't think I would do
No, I think you would, so that's why I'm like,
I'll
why
tell you
have
what,
when I do the Black Light District.
I was running Secret. You came through Secret.
Yeah.
You know, it was like predominantly black.
Yeah. Which is weird.
But even before that, like, I noticed I do really well with black rooms.
Why do you think so?
I don't know, because I fucking have some weird dark shit, and like I do a little bit of act outs and just get weird, like.
So black people like act outs.
Yeah.
It was obvious. You could have taken it.
Yeah.
You know what you just got caught in.
Don't you stand still.
You know what you just got caught in, right?
You ever see Def Comedy Jam?
Listen, you just got
It's
caught.
called Dance Comedy Jam.
You just got caught in what black women like to put white guys in, and it's called the racial pickle.
It's called a net.
Yeah.
It's like baseball's form of being in the pickle. You know what I'm saying? That she just you gonna say some shit, and she gonna throw that shit right back.
What do you mean by that?
And then you think you gaining towards the base, and she gonna throw that shit right back.
And I thought what I said was just basic enough, but.
I know. And then you accidentally. It was
you
open,
just gonna
so
keep.
I fell for it.
She gonna keep throwing shit. You gonna keep saying shit till eventually she tags your ass out.
I'm not even that black girl though.
I think what it is that I'm just not fucking a boring white person. That's what it is.
That's all it takes.
Yeah,
it really is all it takes. Check this out.
I'm a real ass white dude.
Check this out.
He got hype. You see how he sat up tall in his chair.
It's about to be like, I'm a real ass nigga.
I'm a real ass white dude.
Hey, Lightning Bolt. Before I forget, again, last time you were on my show, I did not bring this up. And I named my show this because I was like, God damn it! We didn't talk about Raab's mullet. This motherfucker has the world's best mullet, probably.
No, you do.
You can't draw this mullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last time you were on my show, we called the show Mullet Over.
Mullet over.
Nice. Yeah.
But we didn't even mention your mullet. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
right?
The whole time.
I don't think so. Not at all.
Because you were kind of quick that day. I think you had somewhere to go or something. You
No,
kind of like on, or maybe
I
you
showed
came
up
in
a
at
little
the end.
late.
That's what it
I
was.
showed up a little late.
Yeah.
And today I'm wearing a hat to cover it up because it's like too long right now.
But
Like,
I
need to
see it's
chop it
got
up.
the little braid. Akeyla does that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's all
she needs to
family.
redo it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
this is like right before somewhere
Halloween.
early October.
Yeah.
Oh man, that
So
thing's-
it's old.
That thing
Yeah.
smell like a dead rabbit's foot.
I wash
boy.
my
Them
fucking
motherfuckers-
hair once in a
motherfuckers
couple of months.
smell
Well, when
like
you have sex with a black
that
girl, your
motherfucker
braids
smell like
last
old
longer.
dental floss. I just want to talk shit.
Yeah, I do have a mullet, man.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's your signature.
Thank
if
you.
you ever get like shirts or some shit, it needs
That's
to
what I was
be.
thinking. Your
It
shirt
needs
needs
to be like a
side of your
side
face,
vision. It needs to be like a side.
Well,
silhouette with the fucking mullet swooping.
Yeah.
Well, the
Hello?
idea,
With the swoop and
the
shit.
idea I have for like maybe like a business card or a website is it would say Raab, and on the R, a mullet would come off the R.
Oh, that shit is hard.
There's marketing
nice.
things that are genius.
Damn.
Well, that's why I love doing typography and drawing and shit like that. So
That
I thought
is
about that.
tight. Rap comedy and the mullet is off the R.
Yeah.
I'm about to push you off your chair.
For-
Get out.
I can never get rid of it though, because I probably won't be funny if I
No,
get
it
rid of it.
doesn't. No, you
Yeah.
just keep it forever.
Yeah, you
Hey,
gotta
It's
keep it
also
from-
like 7 minutes of material that gets
By
out
the
of
way,
my
if
act.
anybody needs their hair braided, I do every
Yep.
type of hair. I can walk your dog as well.
I
And
toss
if you need some
her-
obituaries printed, I got you too.
I toss her.
She'll even braid
20
your
bucks.
dog. Hello,
I'll
she'll
braid
braid
your
your
dog's
motherfucking dog
hair.
hair after she walk your dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, you know what's funny is a couple months ago, I had this girl walk into my bar and she was like, "Hey, so how long have you had that hairstyle?" And I was like, I've had the mullet for about 7-8 years. She was like, "No, like the shaved sides with like the braid and everything." I was like, probably a couple months. She's like, "Oh, well, recently I do hair. I'm a hairstylist, and I had somebody walk in and ask me literally for the exact same thing. Short hair on top sides, shaved with the braid and everything." I was like, "Oh, well, they probably saw me and I influenced them." She was like, "No, I this was in Florida," and I was like, "Well, a month ago, I was in Florida."
Before you even said Florida, I was gonna say a lot of Latinos and Cuban people.
I didn't even mention a race or anything.
Well, you don't have to when you mentioned Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, you said before I said Florida.
Listen, what's the saying in Miami? What does it say? Leaving Cuba, turn the lights off when you leave, or some shit like that. That's something weird like that.
Let me tell
No,
you
but
how-
like, so I was like, she was like, "Oh no, this was in Florida." I was like, "Well, a month ago I was in Florida," and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, what part?" And I was like, "I was visiting my mom in Cape Coral," and she just looks at me. And she's like, "My shop is right outside of Cape Coral," and I was like, "Oh." Well, the week that I was there, we spent most of the time at the only bar that was like popping there and shit like that. So
I don't know
So you
who's
think
more
that
cocky about the braid.
You-
Am I cocky thinking that my braid was so fly that somebody tried to jock it?
It-
Or was
no,
Raab, so he came to me, he was like,
it's
got
both.
people out there taking
Akeyla,
my style.
you definitely have a say so in this fucking inspiration that I'm
Got
giving to people out there.
taking my style.
Yeah, but also it's my idea to get the braid.
I
You
know
just
it
helped me
was.
with it. But I
He was
fucking
serious.
influence. I don't know if that's a big thing to say. I
I mean,
influenced a
you-
Floridian.
Yeah, that's a lot in common.
I mean,
That's a lot.
that's
I know.
a lot of coincidences to be
I think
like
the
that.
guy
exactly.
saw you and
because
he-
coincidentally,
But
Billy
you were
Ray
very-
Cyrus had that hairstyle for a long time
He
too.
didn't
You know
have
what
the
I'm saying?
braid.
The braid. It's the braid.
That
What-
shit has been a part of white
Pe-
trash history. That links back in white trash history for
Well,
decades. The mullet.
The funny thing is though, with this braid,
You know?
all these people come up to me. They're like, "Yo, sick Jedi braid," and I'm like, "What?"
What?
You should just own that.
I don't
there
even
a
watch
Jedi?
Star Wars and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
May the
But I
fourth-
had to look it up, and there is a fucking dude in Star Wars that has a similar
Really?
braid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Does he have
you're
a mullet
like
too,
in the
though?
future
No.
and in the past.
It's
you don't even know
short
it.
hair.
Isn't that
with
Obi-Wan? I think it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No,
That sounds like a black
it's-
person's rap
it's,
name.
It's some
No, it's
some white
Obi-Wan.
dude.
It's Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It's the dude that trains Anakin.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
I used to think his name was Obi-Wan Shinobi.
Did you pull him up? Did you pull it up? Yeah, it's that dude.
Like the,
Wow.
Oh my
Is that
God,
Obi-Wan?
That's his braid.
Wow, did we
Yeah.
just look it up? Yeah.
Yeah,
we just
Raab
looked it
tried
up.
to play me like I was a total
that
idiot.
shit is horrible looking.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, his
Black
looks
nerd.
bad.
Oh, because I
he
know
sits
just
here
a little
shorter.
bit of trivia and you weren't there for that. Wow, my fault.
So, Mark Boyd,
What's up?
how often do people come up to you and try to get a picture thinking you're Childish Gambino?
Or the weekend. Or the
I hear it
weekend.
every single day.
The weekend,
What's his
that's
real
a
name?
compliment. Let's relax.
His name is Donald Glover.
Donald
Okay.
Glover. This motherfucker looks just like
He
Donald
looks
I look
just
similar.
like him,
I
though.
look a lot similar, yeah.
No, you look just like him.
Y'all are going to see when I post a picture of this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, damn.
Actually, fuck it. We have Childish Gambino on the show, you guys.
Have you ever been like
Atlanta season 2
Check
coming
this out.
October. Where you can put the money in PayPal boardmark 186. Put it all there.
Check this out. This might help you later if you
What's
haven't
up?
done it yet.
Yeah, what's up?
You ever been around like a bad bitch in the store and you could tell she's like, oh my god, I think that's Childish Gambino and shit. And then you'd like be like, yeah, so we gonna do this next video. You know what I'm saying? Like try to act like the motherfucker. You should try.
I haven't. I should just watch
Dog,
videos.
or-
of
You
them and
have
just
to
do them.
try that.
You gotta try, or just be on the headphones, throw them young. Like if you got the wireless headphones now,
All
means
he
you got
needs
an 8
is
or
a
above.
jacket and some glasses, some sunglasses and a
And
phone.
some sunglasses and a phone
And a
be
jacket.
Like,
I
be
hate-
like,
can
hello.
we steer this conversation
listen,
anywhere?
That
Yo,
bitch, so let's
Childish
say
Gambino never had dreads, though.
Never.
doesn't matter.
White
have
people don't. It
hair
doesn't
coming- I
matter.
have long, luscious, beautiful
Listen,
ass
black people change
locks.
their hair like they change
doesn't
shoes.
They're
matter.
wonderful.
I remember
right?
when you
I've
first
taken
started
much care
that
of them,
shit.
Right?
Hear me?
They were not. Y'all didn't believe in me.
They were
listen
little,
to the
little
Easter
ass
twisties.
nugs.
Mark has twisties. And it's-
Exactly,
little
and then they
ass
turned
nugs.
into that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Black people change their hair like they change shoes. They don't know if the motherfucker got
What?
braids now.
White people
they
don't
only
know.
see them on the videos.
Hey, news alert. Black people switch their hair like they change shoes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Straight from Thomas Easter, man.
I don't,
News.
Easter
I
fact.
don't.
That's the
It's
Easter
the
fact.
Easter fact, man. That means it's true.
He's
in this-
serious because he's leaning forward.
Yeah, right.
But he only got one hand on like this.
In,
time.
in the fucking devil's
Oh,
chair.
it's for real.
Listen to
He's
me.
in the fucking master devil's chair.
So listen, next time, chick's here, right? She thinks you're him. You just be like, hello, hey, oh, what up, Diddy? Damn, dog, I ain't heard from you in a while. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
do it for real.
Fake a Diddy song, fake a Diddy
like
call,
on the phone?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
some motherfucker that young bitches fuck with, because it's gonna be a young bitch fucking with you,
Hey,
looking
young
at you.
Yachty, what up? Nah, man. We
Yachty,
just
yeah,
tryna-
there you go. Hey, what up,
And then
Yachty?
just be
Shit,
like
dog.
ATL.
What up, what
The
up?
whole time.
ATL.
And she gonna come and be like, oh shit, can I get a picture?
She gonna be like, oh my God, can I suck
All right, I
that
look
dick?
like a
No,
nut.
just be. Never
You're
mind.
welcome.
I'm
Tell
good.
Easter you're welcome.
Listen,
So I
man.
can make some money off
when I
of
have
it?
on sunglasses and people think I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr., I take pictures. Hello.
That is
I get Dave Grohl a lot, man. Fucking. One time I walked into the opera house and the fucking giant like security guard, this black dude, giant security guard, staring at me all weird. And as soon as I got close enough, he was like, "Oh shit, man! I thought you were Dave Grohl." And I was like, "Oh shit, man! You know who Dave Grohl is?"
I usually get Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. By the way,
Are you kidding?
No, I'm just
No, not at all. Drew Barrymore was my crush growing up.
it's more like
you
Lupita.
obviously look like her.
It's more like Lupita Nyong'o, but I'll take
I don't know who that is though.
Who is that?
Lupita.
Yeah.
I don't know who that
Lupita?
is.
I don't know who that
That's
is either.
hilarious.
I know who she is.
Lupe. Did they
Drew.
call her Lupe?
Yeah. 12 years a slave.
You're
Look
like
up Drew
up, Jeremy
Barrymore.
Beam.
yeah, Jeremy. You're like
Or the girl
fucking
from
Joe Rogan's guy.
or I hear the girl from Blackish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Tessa Thompson.
Hey, I'm gonna bring up something obscure. Pull it up to make
From,
sure I'm right.
Dear white people.
They got the same skin tone.
They don't look similar.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
No.
But I don't look like Drew Barry. I think I look more like Drew Barrymore probably. Let's do a Drew look up.
If we do it like a
What year, Drew
It'd be
Barrymore?
white people too, and I'll be like,
No, really though?
they'd be
You
like,
get that?
come on, Drew, and
Wait, no, you really get
I'm dead serious.
Drew Barrymore.
I'm dead serious.
I
More
kind
than
of
two
see
white-
that a
many-
little bit.
Shut the
When
fuck
you just
up.
did the little cheek thing, y'all got.
I think it's her chin. She has a long chin. It was right after 50 First Dates came out. I think white people had lost their mind or something.
Dude, what the fuck?
I'm serious. What?
I think white people have lost their
I think it's
mind.
just the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew.
Oh gosh, here we go.
They're back
It's
here
the
agreeing.
smile. Y'all got the
They're
same
back here
smile.
agreeing
Y'all's
hard.
cheeks do the same shit when you
Travis
smile.
over here.
That's what it is. Look her up.
Drew
smile.
Barrymore was my fucking
Look her up
shit growing up.
smiling.
Like, I think you're
Well,
a
there it
beautiful
is.
woman,
That's
but
it.
I don't think
Drew
it's
Barrymore?
Drew.
Kinda.
You're sending him through like a vision, just
No.
like
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Tessa
That's a
Thompson.
far fetch.
I'm really bad with the celebrity
wants you to look
fucking
up
names
Tessa
and
Thompson.
pictures.
Listen,
She
I
ain't
look
finna
like a
use up
lot
all
of
my dad out
motherfuckers.
here.
My whole life, I've had motherfuckers coming up to me and be like,
No,
"Oh,"
I don't.
they'll stop and be like, "Oh, I thought you was somebody I knew and shit." All the time.
Yeah.
It's her chin.
You got a familiar ass face.
Nah, maybe the chin. That's it.
Oh, I thought you was somebody
Oh my
I
God.
knew.
Jeremy,
Last
Jeremy
night I
growing
was
your hair
walking
out.
in the dark outside. Some dude like, hey,
I
little
see.
Drew, baby. And then I was like, what? He's like, oh, I thought you was a homie, son.
No, all the time. I'll have like a weirdo or a homeless person or even a random person be like, they'll just yell out a name, Ryan or Chris and shit, and I'll look and they'll say it again, so confident, like that's me and shit, and I'm just like, it's not me. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, for many years, I've gotten this. Dude, you look so familiar. That's it. They don't even know what to say afterwards. All they say is, dude, you look so familiar. Like, I know you from somewhere. And I just sit there and I'm like, okay, cool. Not until a couple weeks ago, I actually had one person be like, you look so familiar, and then actually figure it out. And yeah, we met. We met at some
He
other
was like,
place.
remember?
Yeah, I had that
I
happen
was there.
too.
You were there, and we were there.
But most of the time, they just don't know what to say. They're just like, you just look so familiar.
And it's weird you brought up Florida earlier because the motherfucker that finally, like, when we figured out, oh, yeah, we do know each other, he was from Florida. And I knew him from being in jail in
I
Florida.
remember I met a girl before, and I was trying to tell everyone.
Who
that
you
she
look
was
guys are
black,
black
and
doesn't
she
mean that
denied
you look
that.
alike.
It was really embarrassing.
Oh, you know what?
Erica Badu.
Now y'all just naming off black women.
I was going to say, most white people who don't know a lot of black people would be like, oh, you look like Erica Badu.
I always NDRE Erica Badu.
Or some shit, yeah.
I always like, hey, Miss Badu. And I'm
You know why? Because you wear that African earring and
that's what it is.
That's it?
Make men wear crochet pants.
that's okay. You got mad at me one time. Let me tell you when Akeyla got her maddest at me.
Do you want everybody on the podcast to know? I'm about to get mad at it again.
I don't give a
I wanna
fuck
hear.
because I'm the roast master. They think Jeff Ross is, but it's really me.
This is why I didn't want to do your podcast. Now I got to do a breakdown.
This motherfucker come in one day. She had what looked like a yarn roll.
First of
on her
all-
head. I swear to God, it looked like a roll of yarn. I swear to God, it was long and oval, and it went all the way down her head, right? And she had been fucking with me earlier, giving me attitude and shit, right? And then she came up. She was like, "Ooh, I'm cold." I was like, "Well, shit, just knit you a sweater out that shit on your head right there." And she got so fucking mad.
That was not what happened. That is
a wonderfully executed
Does that seem
roast
like
joke
something
by
I-
Thomas Easter
No.
with no
You
defense
did. You
by
was like,
you.
"Fuck you, Easter."
That is not what happened.
Fuck you. You was so mad. You
That
was
is
so
not what
fucking
happened.
mad.
First of all, for all of the white people that are listening, our hair curls towards the sun because it's a crown from God, okay? My hair is not supposed to be straight down to the ground. It's not supposed to be stringy and tangly. When
Okay.
it curls like a crown towards
Your
God,
shit
okay?
twirled like a tornado.
It's
That's what that shit is.
curly. And then I had it in some Bantu knots. Bantu knots is like when you just twist your hair all the way up and it's like a little ball. This motherfucker gonna come to me talking about, look like you got some shit locks, look like a piece of shit. That's what he said.
No,
and
that
I
was
like,
that was a couple days
Wow.
before.
oh, that was another
That
time.
was a couple days before. You really got mad about that. Yeah. You was
Talking about
talking,
it looked
but you was
like I
talking
had-
shit earlier. And I said, you look like you got them dookie locks.
That's what it was.
That's what Mark's hair looked like when he first started his dreads, man. The dookie locks.
There you go. That's a
You know what?
These are two white dudes telling me about
These
how
are
hair
two
looks,
white dudes
guys.
telling us that we have dookie
That we have
on our
dookie
hair.
hair. Wow, guys.
I'm not doing your braid anymore. We're not doing your braid anymore.
Nah, dude.
I'm not doing your braid anymore.
I don't care. It's beautiful now. I don't care.
Listen,
and
this is
it
what-
was
me?
rough. No, it's just
I
white.
didn't make fun of you.
White.
I will
people-
have you know,
Who'd lost their job? Larry David or somebody. Who was the white man that called the black basketball
Michael
team?
Richardson.
No, Ida.
No.
Ida. It was an I name. Ira.
As a racist. That motherfucker lost his motherfucking TV show for the same shit.
No, he didn't say
He just
that.
said black. He said nappy black hoes.
He said
He
them
said
nappy
nappy-headed.
black
He
hoes.
said they nappy headed.
Nappy-headed
That-
hoes.
That is-
They're
come
just
on.
some. Look at these nappy-headed
Nappy-headed
hoes
hoes.
dribbling
And
up
they
and
were
down.
doing- they
Wait,
were
what'd you say?
on live
Just a
TV?
Nothing. Nappy-headed hoes. We should watch the videos.
On live
That's, uh,
TV?
Live TV.
He
Yeah.
He was a commentator?
He was
That's pretty bad. I mean, you know-
Wow.
And the dude started
And they
laughing. He was like,
playing the
whoa, man, what you? He was like, what?
On live TV? That's crazy.
Yeah, he went off, bro.
How old is he? Is he a old white dude?
He was an old-ass white dude.
Old
Yeah.
enough to feel
Once
like
you
there
got
was
one
nothing
liver
wrong with what
spot,
he
you
said.
Jay-Z said, put him in a Don Imus. That was it. Don Imus.
He
Yeah.
went
There
off,
you go,
bro.
Jamie.
Jay-Z put him in a verse. Remember? Jay-Z put that
You,
shit
wait,
in the
wait,
rap
wait,
verse.
wait.
What
Did
did
you
he say?
search
He
nappy-headed
was
hoes?
like,
you definitely searched nappy-headed hoes. There it is.
oh, he said,
Nah, yeah, your channel shit. Your search engine is fucked up forever now.
There you go. Yep.
That's Google though.
You might as well type in
Google
nigga
is
now.
like.
Yeah, but they're building a profile on him, so
Yeah,
now they know he
are.
looked for that. Yeah, if you ever go to jail, like, one time didn't you look up nappy-headed hoes? Wait, I got a great explanation for this, folks.
Yeah.
There were
Episode 18, goddammit. Yeah, Jay-Z had a verse about that shit. Remember? I missed the part when it stopped being about I miss. What do my lyrics got to do with this shit?
Yeah.
Scarface the rapper did more than Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to
Yeah,
me.
but I love
Those are
them.
worn.
But they're great, though.
We got the
They're
5
still
minute.
cold
Oh
shoes.
shit!
If they come out
what
again,
number?
6.
So next time you guys
I
will be
think those are
calling
the ones
in.
I want. 6
No, I
or
think these are
9.
Gonna
Four,
get that
they're
good
four,
number
sorry.
in. You can call
These
in
are
and
four.
ask Easter and his crew all types
Oh,
of
you
questions.
know what? These are the Mars. These are the Space Jams.
Yeah, bro.
So I mean, he gonna have to
They're
wear them
distracted by
until
shoes
like
right now, guys.
Another
so.
20 years.
till they never did till like yeah. That's why he got them probably when he was 13 and he's still wearing them. How long you had them? You need to just stop wearing them, bro.
So,
and
ladies,
clean 'em up.
for Christmas, if
Yeah.
you want your boyfriend to go with you to your in-laws, just fill the car with a bunch of shoes,
Right?
and at least by the time you get
shouts
there.
out to all the
Jump in that car, grab the shoes, and get the fuck out.
Whoa!
yo. Shouts out to all the white single mamas raising mixed babies.
Oh my God!
You thought that
This is
you
so
thought the daddy was gonna sit around and teach him jump shots and shit, bitch. You was just
What?
side pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's all you was. So you gonna you do.
That's my exit. Thank you.
I hope
guys
you
so
have a
much.
happy holiday teaching that motherfucker WNBA style jump shots. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen. Y'all shut the fuck up and pay attention. 5-minute wrap up. Tell us where we can find you on social media, Mark Ward.
Rastafari Unicorn on Instagram. If you see me, you would understand why. Rastafari Unicorn. On Snapchat, Shaquille Sunflower.
Oh my God!
Dude, make those
Aren't these
hard
names
as fuck,
wonderful?
yeah.
These names are dope.
Yeah,
I
make
should
them
just
hard as
rap
shit.
out on one of these names. So Snapchat.
Uneducated people can't spell that.
Was you in your walk-in closet when you came up with those handles?
In my walk-in closet.
Rap.
Which would be real fresh.
On
Thank you,
Twitter,
Rowdy.
at A1Rab. Rab is RAAB. And then Instagram is Velociraptor.
Nice.
Now that's tight.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
See, instead of that gay Shaquille O'Neal cancer shit.
Yeah, right? Like Rastafari and Unicorn, Shaquille, something.
Sunflower.
Dude,
sucker,
you gotta learn how to
you know?
spell to get
Yeah.
that shit.
It might as well
You
just
did
be
make us say
Mr.
it.
Honeysuckle. What the fuck? Let's do this. Tell him.
What up? This is Akeyla. You can find me only on Instagram at Akeyla Be Funny, like a key to LA, Keyla. I'll be in Long Beach at the Laugh
B
Factory.
as in B-E-E?
As in B-E-E, right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Akeyla Be Funny. Laugh Factory at the end of December. If you need me for any weddings.
Why don't you have a Twitter?
Because I'm never on it. And, like, who am I tweeting?
I thought the same thing for a while, and then I recently hopped on the Twitter. It is pretty helpful, but
No, it's not.
I think I'm too sarcastic to be on Twitter.
it isn't, man.
Next.
Jeremy Beam on Twitter. Beam Jeremy on Instagram. Guys, hit us up, cloudyandrowdy@gmail.com. # Cloudy and Rowdy. That's it.
ATLian80 on Twitter. Mr. Easter on Instagram. Thomas Easter on Facebook. I'll be in Atlanta December 15th through the 28th. If you got shows, motherfuckers, book me. You know what I'm saying? Hello, but pay
Book
me.
us all. Man. Book us all.
Bang, bang, bang.
We're all funny as fuck.
Yeah, instead of fuck you, pay me, book me, pay me, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? Thanks
fuck
for
me
blazing in. Thanks for getting Cloudy and Rowdy with us. Bang, bang, bang.